Hello and welcome to another kick-ass episode of Battle for Middle-earth 2. Two towers are not enough. In this one we have a 3 versus 3. We thought we'd, just give it a shot, see how it works. And in this one we've got myself here as Jimbo, as Isengard, and then we have old Lewis as Bilbo Bags, and over here we have Faramir as Jackson, who finds it amusing to call himself the one hero that pretty much no one ever calls. I didn't realise he went for 2 stables. I like that, Jackson. Big balls, I like that. Right, down here, our opponents, Gaz, Warg Pit and Uruk Pit. Interesting, very expensive mind you, but let's see how that works. Archery range and Cav and Uruk Pit again. Okay, so I think we know the sort of theme that this is gonna be here. Right, so we've got I think I saw there's Lurtsy boy. Right, there he is. Okay, I was the only guy who was sort of didn't get the memo there, and then just decided to get loads of pikes because I used my Palantir, checked out, sort of did the Palantir about here-ish, so I could see what was going on here and here, and yeah, pretty much saw that there was cav all over the shop. So this is interesting. So what can you afford if you've just gone for these two? So I guess one of these bad boys, Cupper Crossbowman for 325. So it's quite pricey. Right, so I'm going straight for the creeps. Need to get that money back as quickly as possible. Alright, Jackson down here advancing with his Gondor Knights. Where's he going to go? Where's he going to stop? That's a lurky little signal fire over on the left. It's pretty cool. Alright, Jackson, he's going down. He's going into unexplored territory. Now, we did have a plan for what we were going to do. Nice trample, very nice, very nice. Okay, good set. He's going back for a return. He's going for a return. No, yeah. Jackson smells blood. Crossbowman, toast. Alright. Now, yeah, so like I was saying, we did have a strategy. And I'm not going to tell you what it was. Because if we're playing again, then yeah. You guys have just got to come up with your own workable strategy. Right. He's got his own Gondor Knights, plus Lurtz. Interesting. Now, where did old Theoden go? Because I thought he had him... Oh, there he is. Now, the cool thing about Theoden is he does start off with leadership. So, plus 50% damage, plus 25% there. So, that's good. Right. Pikeys and Wargs. Now, this is interesting. So, Carl is making a pretty quick assault. Or was making a quick assault. I'm not so sure, Carl. I think if you had continued on, I think that would have been pretty good, because then you would have got straight in here, maybe clumped a bit of that. Lewis going hardcore with the barracks, very good here. Right, so I got pikeys right here, and I see that there's just nothing but cav all over the shop, so I just think I'm going to need a lot of pikes. Right, so Lewis's are going here. Okie dokie, right, Jackson's coming back. He's sending his troops this way. I'm getting all of the creeps here. Right. Gaz wouldn't dare come near me there, that's for sure. Right. Seems to be an altercation going on here. Wargs. Sacrificed. Was it for a good cause? Lewis, he has the pikes. He's got enough. He's got enough to repel this, that's for sure. It's an interesting battle. Carl's trying to put it to Lewis as quickly as possible. Ryan making some jinking little runs over here. He probably took out something up here. I'm pretty sure of that. Clump, clump, clump. Oh, you didn't believe in the clump there. You could have clumped that. Interesting. Okay, Gaz coming up this middle here. Interesting. He's getting me furnace. He's getting me furnace. Don't like that. I'm not going to lose a builder, am I? Alright. I finally realised what was going on and sent in the troops and scared Gaz away. Alright. What's going on over here? There's fights going out all over the place. Lurtz versus Lurtz. Battle of our times. Interesting. Oh, he's only level 1 still. Alright, he's got enough. He's got enough. Oh, he's got him. I think this is where like a platoon of wargs or something like that would be pretty helpful actually, just to run everyone over. Right, pikes all over the place. And Jackson's cav as well helping me out too. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Very nice trampoline there, Jackson. Right, what's going on here? Lewis is under a bit of an attack, but it's not really a proper assault here. I do see a platoon sitting here, Carl. I want to see some more. Oh yeah, there we go. Good, good, good. Well done. Just as I was about to say it. Well played there. Well played. Alright, Lewis has more than enough. It's going to take a lot more than this for Carl to be able to do anything here, and I don't see a siege works. I do not see a siege works. Right. In the meantime, me and Jackson thought, screw it, we're just going to go straight in. Pikeys and Lurtz getting involved. Right. Healed there. Now we're going to clump these. All of these units. Nothing but cav. They cannot even touch us. So yes. It's a simple tactic, as you would agree, but effective nonetheless. I think Jackson was here to try and run over some people, but there was no one even to run over. Excellent, excellent. It's going down, it's going down. Can these troops, is it enough? Is it enough to get these things out? Right, now I think Jackson's going to go in there and take out these guys. Right, pikes everywhere. It's too bad Lurtz does not have the plus 50% damage. Right. Carl. Pushing up a little bit by bit, but it's very difficult because the map is quite big. Right. Lewis. Right. He's getting a bit of everything now. Lewis is penned back a little bit, but he's got enough. I've got more troops. I'm ready for another round of assaults. Still got loads of troops left. I remember at this point asking Lewis if he wanted me to come over and help him defend against all of this, and he said no. So I thought, right, there you go. It's called being a good teammate. There we go. Right, so Lurtzy boy finally has his plus 50% damage. Interesting. Right, nothing anyone can do. Right, now what I'm going to do is go in and assault Carl, because Carl is quite exposed up here, and in essence Lewis is sort of drawing him in a little bit here, and Carl is only too happy to oblige. And then I'm sure at some point Carl must realise what is about to happen here, where we are about to move in and take out everything he has. So he sees this and he puts up the arrow towers. That's all he can do. That's all you can do. Now I probably would have liked to have moved these troops in, but I kind of left a large force here just in case I got sausaged myself. So in come the wildmen. What's going on over here? Jackson. Jackson is keeping Ryan and Gaz occupied over here. Ryan's only got this, and he's got something over here. This is all he's got. He's called the Wildman on me as well. It's probably a good idea. It's taking them too long. I don't think I've got enough here to be able to take this out. Right. What's going on? So it looks like a very back and forth sort of battle going on here. I can see that Jackson has transitioned into having Gondor soldiers and tower guards. Goody gumdrops. Plenty coming up. Ooh, I want to see some more barracks from you, Jackson. I want to see some more barracks, my son. Right. Now he's going to put up a line here, but Gaz is already making a very forward line right here. So I'm not sure if that's in visual range or whatever. So Gaz is actually doing quite well and pushing back, but he needs more assistance. I've got my troops coming over, and he got it down to yellow. But I managed to take out his barracks and everything here. Ryan desperately trying to put up some sort of tower defense. Carl is now having to pull back from his assault on Lewis, and now Lewis has got him on the run, and he's going in. I'd like to see some more pikeys or something like that, Lewis. I would like to see more pikeys. Right. Now, I believed that keeping up the pressure was probably a good idea here, even if they are unupgraded. I've got Saruman getting involved too. Right. Can't let these towers go up, that's for sure. Right. Lewis on the way with his crossbowmen, doing well. There seems to be a bit of a line forming between the two now. Gaz, I think this one's a bit too close. Reason being, if one trebuchet hits this one will also take damage. So separated them a little bit. Right, the dreaded. I think Jackson might have enough, but Gaz has put War Chant on them. This could be a very crucial battle right here. Gaz needs more reinforcements. Brian on his way with Gondor. Bloody, oh god. Well, they're hardly going to do anything. That's basically like throwing paper aeroplanes at the bloody enemy, that is. Oh, he's got... Oh, Gaz, come on, come on. Navigate, navigate. Right. Somehow. Oh, yeah, yeah, this is actually taking quite good damage. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. Bloody hell, Jackson to the rescue there. Yeah, Gaz, I don't think you can have any sort of like qualms about that. I think that was pretty fair. The problem is that Jackson actually got you with this, and then hit you with that. So, fair enough. Right, pikeys getting involved. Carl hasn't even bothered to like get these guys like to attack me. That's how bad it is. Alright, Saruman. Saruman didn't really do quite what I wanted him to do, probably because he's still only level 1. I was sort of throwing him in, and I haven't got enough here to really help him out. Now his Lurtz is on the run. I think this is where Lewis, I think you could have come in here with a bit more like troops to back me up. I think we needed to get them a bit quicker. I think my troops have been yeah. Lurtz went on a trip around the fortress. Very well played from Carl. I was willing to sacrifice all of these troops just to kill Lurtz, but I'm transitioning to berserkers as well. Okay, so Gaz has his tower line and Jackson has his. This is interesting here. What assistance, if any, can Ryan do? Let's have a look at what Ryan can do. What is he bringing to the party? 225, 60 out of 300. So sweet fuck all. Right. I think you guys, how much money did Carl and Gaz have? Right, not much, 450. Wilbur 625. Ryan 300. Faramir 500. Carl 625. Me 625, and almost with 4.5 grand on me. Right. Never have enough pikeys, and starting to get more of these barracks as well now. So I think this is a bit poor play for myself. I should have actually carried on the assault. And yeah, Lewis, I think, yeah, I know you've sort of left your berserkers there just out of harm's way, which is good. And certainly you do not want to be sending in berserkers when there's loads and loads of these buggers around, that's for sure. I have no idea why I sent my alerts in right there. That is good play by Carl, and shite play for myself. I think I'd forgotten that he had actually wandered over. However, I have my berserkers, and Lewis has his own berserkers as well. I put in the wildman there to distract these guys as much as possible, and then Carl is sort of countering the wildman with his counter. And Lewis's and my berserkers are going all over the place. So I thought to myself, the one problem is going to be more wargs, so let's go for the wargs. And yeah, so there's loads of them. The wargs should be able to take all of them out. However, they might be able to, might not be able to get them all. Yeah, there's berserkers on the other side. Still going down pretty quick. It is still going down. More pikeys are still on the way. My pikeys are in the middle here to form a defensive position. What is Jackson building here? Healing well. Gaz is cementing his position. He's bringing up the ballistas. Right, Carl has been defeated. There's nothing more he can do. The rest is, well, pretty much done, to be honest. Pretty much done. Right. So there's a strong unit here. Right. Gaz does... He did transition. Gaz is fighting for his life. Did his teammates let him down? Only Gaz will tell you. You know, are there divisions on the Carl, Ryan, and Gaz front? Who knows? If I was them, I'd be furious. I'd want a replay. Probably not a good idea to have this thing right in the middle whilst this thing's shooting, I must admit. But did quite a fair bit of damage, those ballistas. But I think at this point it's just far too many. What the hell can you do at this point? Alright. Lewis. Moving in. I think... let's see now. Right, Ryan's still only got a little bit. Yeah, Gaz has got like 3.5 grand here. Gaz, I think you could have like given Ryan like at least a couple of thousand just to get back into this, I think, and then he could have at least started spewing out some more troops, I think, earlier. Ryan could have had a nice little base like going on here or something like that, and if you had a shitload of lumber mills, which you do, remember, Gaz, to click on the old orc labourers, at least 15 of them to come out, so you can get tons and tons of money. Okay, the rest is pretty much inevitable. It's about just how we're going to do it. So yeah, Lewis coming out with the ballistas now. The rest is gonna be history. Right. Yeah, we've got a good decent enough force here just in case anyone tries to berserker me. Pikes everywhere. And let's see the can we see the health? No, I can't see the health. That sucks. Right. I think the ballistas went a bit too quickly. Trying to put my guys in the way there as much as possible. There's just loads of them. There's nothing much Gaz can do, but Gaz is fighting and he's doing his best. I think I respect that. I respect that. There's yeah, he's putting up a pretty good fight here, but obviously now I'm starting to get the upgrades as well. Gaz has still got, he's got decent level, decent level ballistas there. But Lewis is getting in here. Lewis, with this lot, click about here, and then as they sort of walk in between, then click on this one or this one. They'll do more damage. Ballistas, direct sight on the fortress. Oof, it's not good. This is a complete collapse. Complete collapse. Nothing you can do. Nothing you can do. Good line up here though. Ryan here as well. But I guess that's the thing. It is quite a large map. You know, if you're going to tower up there, then you've got to tower up here. You know, maybe using a bit of the terrain, knowing the terrain. I mean, seeing as this is certainly the first game that we've played, there would be quite a lot to tower up. It might be a bit too much. Ryan is out. Ryan is out. Interesting. Right, okay. A ballista pen destroyed by ballistas. Ironic. Is that it? Sneaky building? How dare he? But I had upgraded reinforcements on the way. Clumpty Dumpty. And that is it. That is it. So from that, yeah, draw your own conclusions, boys. I'm sure there'll be a replay. You know, no, not a replay, a rematch. Sorry, a rematch. You guys will want to have a rematch. I don't want to hear none of this pansy. Oh well, I'm not sure about the teams. Deal with it. Right, catch you on the next one.